You're listening to the Shuffle Podcast. I'm Cooper.
And I'm Riley.
I'm Dagan.
And Noah could not be here during the time of this recording once again. Welcome back to another episode of the Shuffle Podcast. Today, we're going to start it off with our sports, and then we're going to do today's random segment is a mystery reads, which I'm very excited for. I wrote the story with Riley, so it's an original. All right, let's go to sports. This is the sports segment, as you know, and we got a lot of catching up to do. All right, let's start with football.
So our football team is 4-2 as of right now. They play New Rockford Cheyenne, coming off of a win. So hopefully that goes good for them.
So last time we talked about our football team was episode 1, which was over a month ago now, something like that.
Early
a couple weeks
August.
ago. Yeah. They started off the season 3-0, and then lost homecoming. But it was a good game. It was a high-scoring game. It went back and forth until the very end. But they did where we didn't come out on top, unfortunately. So that kind of started a losing streak, and then we played 4 wins the next week after that. That was their homecoming, and we lost. Also a good game, went back and forth until the very end. Also, it was raining. There was a couple interceptions, a couple fumbles. It was definitely, the rain definitely took a toll on that game. Definitely changed the game. So it was a losing streak there for a little bit, and then this last Friday, we played Larimore on their homecoming, and we beat them. Another close game. That game actually went into overtime.
Yes, it did.
What was the score?
The final score was 34-28 us.
Yeah, I remember they had the ball, and the quarterback did not know what they were doing. They just kept on running back, and then he chucked it up. And the wide receiver was in the end zone, but he dropped it. So, very, very close game. Very entertaining game, I would say.
I heard that it was a really good game to watch and to be there for. Energy was totally up, like, the whole time, especially during overtime.
Riley, you got anything to say about football team?
No, not really.
All right, let's talk about volleyball then.
So, our volleyball team has been trying their best this year. As of right now, they've won a game in a tournament. I'm not sure who against.
Does that? Me neither, but does a tournament game count?
It was like Barnes County or something.
According to an outside source from my class, if the website says it, then it counts.
All right, so it looks like it does count. They do have 1 win. They're looking to get their second win today against the 4 wins Indians.
Yes.
Well, they're looking to get their second win.
Yep. Girls golf, state girls golf.
Who was that?
Kenley.
Kenley went to state golf. Where was that at? Anybody know?
It was over by Dickinson somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's at. I want to say it's at. I think it's at Cheyenne this year. I think. I don't know.
Last I heard, I think she was in 42nd place at state.
Oh, right now?
Yeah,
That's not bad.
pretty sure.
Top 50 is usually pretty good. I think she was projected to get like top 100. So, I think.
So we've covered golf, football, volleyball once again. And that wraps up the sports segment. The next segment is called Mystery Reads. Ooh, nice intro. I like that music. So today's Mystery Reads is a somewhat scary one, or spooky one. Unsolved mystery. It's about D.B Cooper. So, and it's written by me, Cooper, and Riley.
Yes, it is.
D.B Cooper is one of, if not the best plane hijackers in history. On November 24th, 1971, D.B Cooper entered Southwest Orient Airlines in Portland, Oregon. People said he was a normal-looking dude wearing a suit and tie.
Cooper used the name Dan Cooper when he bought a one-way ticket for Flight 305 to Seattle, Washington. Cooper was one of the last people to board the plane. He sat in the back and was very quiet. He ordered a bourbon and a soda while he waited for the 727 plane to take off.
At 3 p.m., he handed a note to one of the flight attendants on the plane. She put it in her pocket and ignored it. But Cooper told her, "You should really look at that note." So she did. It said, "Miss, I have a bomb in my briefcase, and I would like you to sit by me." The attendant complied. Then Cooper told the attendant to write down what he was saying and then deliver it to the captain. That note said, "I want $200,000 by 5 p.m. in cash and put it in a knapsack. I want 2 back parachutes and 2 front parachutes. When we land, I want a fuel truck ready to refuel. No funny stuff or I will do the job." DB then showed the attendant the bomb, adding more seriousness and urgency to the situation.
When the plane landed in Seattle, Cooper traded the 36 passengers on the plane for the ransom money and the parachutes. DB ordered that the plane would head to Mexico City and that the pilot and a few crew members come with. The plane left for Mexico City around 7:40. DB had very specific instructions to how the plane should take off. First, he wanted the flap on the wings to be put down so it would fly slow. Second, he wanted to keep the landing gear down. Last, he told the pilot to fly below 10,000 feet.
Somewhere around 8, DB Cooper used his 4 parachutes and jumped off the plane with the ransom money and was never seen again. Many people think DB died on his way down because the parachutes he used were unsteerable and the clothes he was wearing were not fit for a rough landing. The D.B. Cooper theory was about to die down until a young boy in 1980 found a package of $20 bills that matched the ransom money's serial numbers. Nearly 800 people admitted to D.B. Cooper during the investigation. What do you guys think happened to D.B. Cooper?
I think he survived. He got away. Probably went and lived somewhere isolated. Not a very fun life, I would think.
Like pull the Thanos kind of a thing?
Like he's rich though.
Yeah, but how would you spend the money if you're on the run?
Yeah, it's not like you can go to the hospital and be like, "Hey, I have these injuries," and the doctor be like, "Oh my gosh, what are these from? You have like a broken arm, broken ribs. What happened to you?"
All right, well, that'll wrap up this segment and wrap up the Shuffle podcast. What a good episode. I feel like this one was a very good, entertaining episode.
I agree. I think it was good.
I will be listening to this at least 5 times on my way home. Quick thank you to our sponsors, American Legion Post 135 and American Legion Post 162.
Whoop whoop.
All right. Peace out. Shuffle Podcast. I'm Cooper.
I'm Riley.
I'm Dagan.
And Noah's not here again.